Today, we are navigating a profound shift in our approach to productivity. We're challenging the relentless culture of toxic productivity, one day at a time, through a transformative 30-day endeavor. Are you ready to embark on a journey to reclaim your time, inner peace, and authentic productivity? Let's dive in. Toxic productivity, a pervasive problem in our modern, hustle-driven world, feeds on our desire to maximize output at the expense of our health, relationships, and essential rest. It's a culture that equates worth with output and subtly perpetuates a sense of guilt for any downtime. Our mission in this challenge is to dismantle these harmful narratives and restore balance to our lives. Over the next 30 days, we're going to revolutionize our understanding of productivity. We're saying goodbye to the compulsion to constantly do more and welcoming a new era of mindful productivity. So, let's equip ourselves with the tools and insights needed to start this empowering journey. First, we need to thoroughly understand what we're up against: toxic productivity. This is an obsession with maximizing productivity to an unhealthy extent. It convinces us that every moment must be utilized to achieve something, subtly disregarding our inherent need for rest, relaxation, and personal time. Ever felt a lingering sense of guilt during your downtime, or found yourself prioritizing work over health? Perhaps you're in a perpetual state of exhaustion, with your personal life playing second fiddle to work. If these scenarios sound familiar, it's likely you've fallen prey to toxic productivity. But don't worry, awareness is the first step towards change. By understanding the harmful effects of toxic productivity, such as burnout, strained relationships, and mental health problems, we can start to shift our perspective. We can begin to prioritize our well-being over relentless work, setting the stage for genuine productivity and a balanced life. So, what's the antidote to toxic productivity? It's a concept called mindful productivity. This approach takes us away from obsessing over doing more and leads us towards doing things intentionally, with full presence and without self-judgment. It's about finding balance, setting boundaries, and making deliberate choices about how we invest our time and energy. Mindful productivity puts the focus back on quality rather than quantity. It encourages us to focus on one task at a time, to give it our full attention, and to acknowledge when it's time to take a break. It doesn't measure success in terms of how many tasks we've ticked off our list, but in terms of how well we've performed each task and whether it contributes to our overall goals and well-being. The beauty of mindful productivity is that it's sustainable. It respects our energy levels, values our well-being, and recognizes the importance of balance. By adopting mindful productivity, we're not only enhancing our performance but also fostering a healthier relationship with work and with ourselves. Now, let's get into the heart of our 30-day challenge. This is not your typical productivity challenge aimed at getting more tasks done. Instead, it's about fostering a healthier relationship with work and productivity. So, the first step is to set your intent. This is your personal declaration of what you hope to achieve by the end of the challenge. Your intent could be as simple as "I want to feel less stressed at the end of the workday," or as profound as "I want to redefine my relationship with work." Remember, this challenge is about you and your well-being. So set an intent that aligns with your personal needs and desires. Throughout the challenge, let your intent be your guide. Whenever you find yourself slipping back into old patterns of toxic productivity, remind yourself of your intent. It'll help steer you back on course and keep you focused on your goal. Let's get started with the first week of the challenge, where we'll focus on integrating mindfulness into our work routines. Begin each work session with a couple of minutes of mindful breathing. This simple practice can help clear your mind, reduce stress, and set a calm, focused tone for your work. During this week, pay attention to one task at a time. Resist the urge to multitask. When we scatter our attention across multiple tasks, we're not truly present for any of them. By focusing on one task at a time, we can be more efficient, produce higher quality work, and reduce feelings of overwhelm. Remember to take regular breaks to rest and recharge. These breaks are not a waste of time, they're essential for maintaining high levels of productivity and creativity. Consider trying the Pomodoro technique, where you work for a set amount of time, like 25 minutes, then take a short break, like 5 minutes. After every fourth work session, take a longer break. Our second week revolves around learning to prioritize and delegate tasks. In our quest for toxic productivity, we often convince ourselves that everything is important and needs to be done by us. But the truth is, not everything on your to-do list holds the same level of importance, and not everything requires your personal touch. During this week, practice identifying your high-impact tasks, the tasks that contribute most significantly to your goals. Focus your time and energy on these tasks. Not only will you make more meaningful progress towards your goals, but you'll also feel more satisfied and less stressed. Simultaneously, learn to delegate tasks that can be handled by others. Delegating is not a sign of incompetence, it's a sign of effective leadership and smart work. By delegating low-impact tasks, you can free up your time to focus on tasks that utilize your unique skills and contribute to your personal and professional growth. As we move into the third week, we'll start to intentionally incorporate downtime into our days. This is time where you do something you enjoy with no aim of being productive. Engage in a hobby, read a book, take a leisurely walk, or simply daydream. The objective here is to provide a counterbalance to work and to nourish your spirit. Downtime is not unproductive time. In fact, it plays a crucial role in maintaining our mental health, boosting creativity, and improving cognitive function. So give yourself permission to relax and recharge without any guilt. During this week, notice the effects of incorporating downtime into your daily routine. You may find that you're more relaxed, more creative, and even more productive when you return to work. These benefits reaffirm that downtime is an essential component of a balanced, healthy life. In our final week, we'll focus on reflection and adjustment. Reflect on the changes you've observed over the past 3 weeks. Have you noticed any improvements in your mood, stress levels, or overall satisfaction with your work? What practices have helped you the most, and which ones need more fine-tuning? This is also the week to make necessary adjustments to carry forward this healthier approach to productivity beyond the challenge. Perhaps you've realized that you need more regular breaks during the workday, or maybe you've discovered that a certain type of task drains you more than others. Use these insights to adjust your work habits and routines accordingly. Remember, the goal of this challenge is not to achieve perfection, but to make sustainable changes that enhance your well-being and productivity. So be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and continue to make adjustments as needed. And that brings us to the end of our 30-day challenge to break free from toxic productivity. Remember, the journey to a healthier relationship with productivity is a continuous process, not a one-time event. It requires consistent effort, patience, and self-compassion. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a final thought: productivity is not about constantly pushing yourself to do more. It's about making intentional choices that align with your values, goals, and well-being. So, let's continue to strive for mindful productivity and reclaim our time, peace, and authentic productivity. Thanks for joining me on this transformative journey. I can't wait to hear about your experiences, insights, and progress. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. We're in this together, breaking free from toxic productivity, one mindful step at a time. Until next time, stay mindful, stay productive, and take care.